Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mac if you're new here, and today we're going over a website that you absolutely need if you are an Etsy seller. I've been doing Etsy print on demand for almost 4 years now, which is absolutely crazy, and I have been using this exact website since then. And the mock-up that made my listing a bestseller and made me 100K in less than 6 months was from this website. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Mac. I post videos talking about e-commerce, passive income, different ways to make money online. So if that interests you, join our community here on YouTube and consider following my other social platforms because I post a lot of good stuff there too that doesn't make it on this channel. So the website that we're going over today is called Placeit.net. Now, if you followed me, you may have seen me talk about this website before. So I am gonna pull up Placeit in this video, show you some of my favorite features to use and how they can benefit you and your Etsy shop too. And I'm gonna mainly show you all the other things that they have to offer because as much as I use it mainly for mockups, there's a bunch of different stuff on there that I use too, and I don't want you guys to miss out on it. So definitely gonna show you all of the things that Placeit has. So first, let's just talk about mockup photos because that is mainly what got me interested in Placeit. That's how I actually found out about Placeit, and it's what they mainly do specialize in. So mockup photos, if you are unfamiliar and you're doing print on demand, these are gonna be your best friend. So this is a photo that's gonna be generated for you online that can showcase your product and design on your product to a bunch of different people on the internet that are going to be purchasing your item. Having good mockup photos are gonna make you stand out against the competition, especially if you are selling on a platform like Etsy or Amazon. They're also going to help build an emotional connection with a customer. That is a huge thing when you're selling products. So if I head up to the mockup section up here, I can scroll down to print on demand and a few different things are going to pop up. This is not all the products that they offer for mockups. They have a ton more, but this is just more of the popular print on demand items. So if we go to coffee mugs, and we scroll down here, we're gonna get a bunch of different types of photos. So they have a transparent background one that you can further create on your own. They also have ones of just hands holding mugs, which perform really, really well for mugs. They have them for different holidays. So this one's for a fall themed mug, and 2 different types of mugs. So as we can see here, this is one of those like campfire mugs. Then they have like our traditional mug. And all of these you can change the colors on. They even have the 2-tone mug here. So anything that you're selling pretty much from Printify, you can find a mockup that relates to that product on Placeit. In my experience, I've had no issues finding mockups for tumblers, like pillowcases, wall art. They have literally everything. As you can see here, lots of different vibes, different funky stuff. So it can really, fit towards your brand. And it's just very versatile. So over here on the side, you can filter it out by the size of the mug. You can also filter it out if it's all over print, back to school theme. So like back to school is a huge thing coming up. So let's say you're putting some teacher mugs on your store. All you'd have to do is hit the back to school. And as you can see, that just filtered in a bunch of different mugs that are gonna appeal to back to school. So teacher mugs, something like for different studying. So for depending on who you're marketing to, if it's a student back to school mug, they really do have there's so many different options here. So a lot of these I'm seeing could be towards college students or teachers. And I wanna show you quickly on apparel as well. So what I'm gonna do is just go to the search bar and type in sweatshirt mockup. Again, with the filters, we can do popular, best-selling, newest, or we can scroll down and we can even filter by gender, we can filter by ethnicity, age, so it really can cater to your target market. And that's why knowing your target market is so important, because with your mock-up photos, that should be where you're building that personal connection. I know it might sound silly. I remember being on the other side, watching YouTube videos and thinking that doesn't make any sense, but it does, trust me. And 2, if you're not selling print on demand products, let's say you're an Etsy seller that's selling digital products, they even have different stuff that you can do for digital products. So again, for wall art, any wall prints that you're selling, you can utilize these type of mockups that do really well. So let me show you how easy it is to put your design on here. So I've chosen this mockup. Now over here, this is where you'll be able to import your design. As you can see, it already did it automatically for me because it saw that I was creating mockups for this design the other day. So it saves the designs that you were using previously, which is pretty cool. And then I can change my background color here. So depending again on your aesthetic, your vibe, your design, you can really change it up to go along with that. And you also can create your brand here and like save your colors. So if you have a certain brand aesthetic, like you can save it on here. And you can also create custom colors with the custom option here. So if you have a color code that you want to use, you can do that, or you can just manually like drag it around and make it to your own, which again, really awesome. And I do like these palettes that they have too. I've used this before in the past. If you just like really aren't sure, let's say you wanted to add a gradient background to this, you could just click on the gradients over here and create something again super unique to your brand. And you could even search like different types of backgrounds as well, or upload your own image. But now we can go to the sweatshirt color and we can change the color of the sweatshirt. So if you want to make multiple mockups for the different variations that you offer on your listing, you can do that with the same photo with different colors, or switch it up depending on how many mockups you have. But it's always good to showcase at least one photo of each color that you are sharing in that listing. And you don't want to have too many SKUs, so keep your variations lower. On your apparel products, you can always create another listing with more colors. That's just a little tip there. I am gonna go up here and resize this to make it a little bigger. And anytime we're doing mockups, we wanna remember to keep it as close to what the product's gonna look like as possible. So, you know, just take note of how you created that product in Printify or your print-on-demand supplier, and make sure that it lines up. So you don't wanna, you know, for instance, let's say this is typically what our product looks like on Printify. You don't wanna have your mock-up photo have the design that small. You know, hit crop and that looks a lot better here. And then again, like if we're selling this sweatshirt in light pink, if we're selling it in light blue, we have all the different options. Some other cool tips I do want to share with you while we're looking at Placeit is all of the different tabs here that they have. So they have designs, logos, videos, gaming, and learn. So with designs, you can actually create designs you can use for your print-on-demand products using Placeit. So again, another design option for us here. Let's go over to t-shirt designs. Now what this does is this gives us templates that we can further then edit. So this is perfect for people that are maybe not so much comfortable designing yet. They have an idea, but they don't know how to get that on the screen. You know, you don't know how to actually like create that, but you have an idea of what you want to create. This is perfect for you. Like something like this here, we could put in our own words, change up our colors, and then have a design already made for us. And it just takes out that extra bit of time. So I'm just gonna create a design super simple here just to show you what I mean. I'm gonna type in the words that I want over here. And then boom, we have our cute little "you are enough." We can change the fonts if we like to as well. Let's just see, like you can play around with this, get it to the way that you want it. Ever look at a word too long and then it just like doesn't look like the word anymore? You can change this to transparent because anytime we're selling print-on-demand products and we're creating designs, we want to keep them transparent, but it is good to know that you can change the color to see what the design's gonna look like on the garment that you're putting it on or the product that you're putting it on. So I find that feature helpful. And let's say, you know, these little designs that we have going on don't exactly go with the design we're making. So we can just switch them out by clicking on these pre-made graphics for us, which I just find so awesome, so amazing. And then we can further download this and put it on our print-on-demand product. So it just depends on what you're looking for, but I find this really fun because you can use this for your print-on-demand products and you're not worried about the licensing, which if you follow me, you know that I'm like crazy about. So, and then colors can be changed, everything can be changed. And then let's download this. And I'll show you what it looks like if we put it on a print-on-demand product. All right, so let's pop this on a sweatshirt here on Printify. So I'm just gonna click Start Designing and then drag and drop. And we're gonna have our pretty design. Boom, perfect. Let's just line it up, hit preview. And as you can see there, our design is, boom, done in seconds. And then, you know, you can pick the colors that you want and like check it out on other colors. See, like just like that, high quality design done in literally just a few seconds. So I think that's a really cool feature if you ask me. And it's kind of just like all in one too, because like you can create that design and then you can just start creating mockups with it immediately within the same platform. So pretty cool. You can also use this for your marketing as well. If you do have an Etsy print on demand shop or an Etsy shop in general, you should be marketing on at least one platform, whether that's Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok. And they also, under this design tab, are gonna have templates for you to market under social media. Depending on your brand, there's all these different templates that you can use. And also there are videos, so like social media promo videos as well. So if we just hit promo video, you can see here that we can put in our mock-up and create a video that we can share on social media. One of the other things I want to share with you on here is the logo generator. So this is really unique and fun because, again, if you're paying for Placeit, you can use this and it's just so cool. So creating a logo I find to be difficult. Like every time that I've opened a new Etsy shop or on my Shopify stores, this kind of gets me like hung up because I'm always like, I want it to be perfect. I want it to showcase my brand correctly. And this has helped me. So as you can see, depending on what style you have, all you have to do here is type your company name. So let's just do Max POD shop. And then we can select what exactly it is we do. Now they don't have one exactly for e-com here, but let's just leave it blank so we can see them all. And then if there's a specific graphic that you're looking for, so whatever your shop niche is, you know, we could just search like heart and we could select that graphic. And then it's gonna generate a bunch of different designs for us that we can use as templates. Like, look at all these different aesthetics. Let's say we like this one, we select it and then we click fonts, and then it's gonna pull up a bunch of different fonts. And then even once you hit finish here, you can further edit it to your liking and, you know, like select with a transparent background, depending on what you're using it for. Even if you didn't see, you know, that, the font that you would typically use, you can still find it in here under all the different fonts as well. So just super cool. Again, a really fun way to brand your store. So this is one of the websites that I recommend 1000% if you are somebody that is selling on Etsy, if you do print on demand in general, or even if you are a designer, or if you're somebody that just needs mockups, this website 1000% is my #1 for mockups, hands down, and all the other features I wanted to share with you. But let me know in the comments if you have used Placeit, if you do use Placeit, and what you think of it. I'd love to know because, like I said, this is one of my favorite tools to use. And if you haven't used Placeit yet, I will have a link for you in the description below. And if you do want to just browse on their website, you can go ahead and do so. You can use it for free. They do have free downloads for you as well if you do just want to try it out. And if you do join the subscription model, it is everything included for one price a month. I will have that linked below for you. In my opinion, this is very fairly priced and it's something that you can get so much out of for that price versus like paying for one thing and then having to like add on stuff, and it's unlimited downloads. So if you're like me and you're downloading 50 mockups a day, this is a great tool to use. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video.